Greetings everyone, I hope you're all well. I hope you can hear me okay because I'm outside in the back garden. So today I thought I'd talk a little bit about these guys here. I absolutely love these things. This is a Salix Integra. Salix Integra. I don't know how you pronounce it, but something along that. Salix Integra. It's also known as a Hakuro Nishiki. A Flamingo Willow or a Dappled Willow. I've kind of heard it a lot called that in America, so I suppose it depends where you live. They're kind of classed as a large shrub or a small tree. They're fast growing, they like moist but well draining soil, they prefer a full sun, and they're not too fussy about wind, which is a good job here because it's very windy here. So yeah, and temperature wise, they kind of can go down to about -10 to -15. That's centigrade, and that falls under a H5 here in the UK for hardiness. So anyway, let's have a look at these anyway. I've got sort of three different types in kind of, well, I'll just show you. I can't really explain it, but this is the first one. Now, as you can see, the very tips, the new growth here is very pink. So these aren't flowers. A lot of people think that they're flowers, but they're not. These are actually the new leaves that grow during the spring and summer. So the new growth kind of appears very pink, and then it starts fading to white, and then it goes to like a mottled kind of, or dappled if you like, whatever, where it sort of like starts transitioning into the green, and then you get the green here. So as you get through the year, from spring it starts changing colour until like when you reach winter it starts going green. By winter everything should be green. But they are deciduous, so it'll probably lose all of its leaves anyway, but prior to that it'll probably be all green. The stems actually also change colour, so during autumn and winter the stem colour will start going an orangey red colour, so it's got a lot of interest all year round really. So as for style, that was the word I was looking for earlier. I've got them in different styles just to show you the range in which they come. So this one here, this part here, it's its original kind of trunk here, and then it's been grafted here onto a willow rootstock. And I'm guessing that the only reason for this is because it's a lot thicker than its standard root trunk, if you know what I mean. It's not the prettiest. I'm not a big fan of grafts, but at the time this was the only one that they had. So you know, I mean, when you see this in its true colour, because the camera doesn't do it any justice whatsoever, the pink kind of gets lost on the camera. So but yeah, I kind of like forgive this kind of this craftsmanship right here. But yeah, I don't know why, if you're going to graft something, at least try and make it look a bit more presentable than this. This is probably like some of the worst grafting I've ever seen, to be honest. It's hideous, but it is what it is, you know. I ain't gonna go on about it. They all tend to come with, regardless of the style, they all tend to come with these mats. I think they are like a mulching mat. I think that's their technical term for them. This is supposed to help keep away weeds from growing inside, but yeah, as you can see, it's not doing a very good job of that, but I suppose it could be a hell of a lot worse. But yeah, it also helps keep in the moisture as well, because these do like a lot of moisture. So I'm guessing that's what that's for as well, is to keep the moisture inside, as well as to try and keep all of the weeds from forming as much as they do in other things, if you know what I mean. So there's one typical form, a lollipop style, that's been grafted onto a willow rootstock. The other one is this one here. Now if you look at this one, you'll probably notice straight away that this one looks more mottled in the sense of the leaves. Personally, I think this one is more of a variegated type variety. The pink in the stems you can really see, and the buds as well. Let me show you the buds. They're like so vibrant, but on the camera they probably won't look as vibrant, but they're super pink. And but the stems look slightly paler in pink compared to this one, which is like maybe sort of, it doesn't look as variegated as this one does. So if I do a quick pan there, sort of that one looks pretty standard, that one looks a bit more variegated, and you can see like how the leaves go from like that white, from the pink down to the white into the green, and then deep in there is like more kind of green, but still a little bit of variegatedness going on in there. So, but the difference with this one as well is it's got its original rootstock and its original trunk, so you can see how thin these are here. I mean, they probably do get a little bit thicker as we go down. They get maybe a little bit thicker here. So this is probably why they have they've done this, and they've kind of weaved them through this around this bamboo here to give the impression of a thicker trunk. But I liked this because it, you know, it doesn't have this ugly kind of graft here, so it kind of remains as it kind of should be, in a sense, if you know what I mean. I kind of prefer it that way. It's got lots of buds going on as well here, all the way up, so I'm not going to be doing anything with those. I'm just going to let them carry on throughout the growing season, and I'll probably use them as cuttings if they do decide to sprout. So that's that one. The other ones I have actually bonsaied. I'll show you one of those. There's one there. So again, it doesn't look as pink on camera, unfortunately. So this was the one that I actually took a photo of, and I put it on my my channel in the community section. That was this one here. So because the others have that mulching mat, what I might do is might put something like a gravel or a fine gravel on the top here, just to help keep all the weeds and things falling in and help lock the moisture inside there as well. But it's alright at the moment. But it's been quite sunny and hot the last few days, but today's quite a mild day. It feels a bit chilly really, but so there you go. Here's a little bonsai dude. Now if you live in the UK, you can actually get these guys. There's two more that I've done here as well. Just take you around there. But yeah, the camera really doesn't do them any justice. The pink on them is just beautiful, and it's such a nice contrast, you know, to pink to the green. It's just awesome. But if you live in the UK, if you take a trip to the range, they sold these little ones in one pot. They probably sold like two or three in one pot, about probably about this size maybe. And if you check inside the pots and make sure you get a good deal for yourself, because regardless if there's two or if there's three, the price was the same. I kind of like had a search and I managed to find one with three in, so that's why I decided to separate them. So and they were quite cheap as well. So that was the range. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that, so But yeah, so that's those. The Flamingo Willow. If you have any questions about them, just drop us a comment. I'll try my best to answer them the best I can. I think I've pretty much covered everything I can, but as always, you know, everything depends on your geographical location, so wherever you are on this spinning ball in space, double check, you know, what's best for your region, and make sure that it's suitable for your zone, if you're in America or your whatever, wherever you are in the country, wherever you are on the planet, and make sure that yeah, that you get the right information for your zone, if you like, or for your country. But for the UK, they are very hardy for the UK, so I highly recommend them. It's going to be super interesting watching them develop over the next few months, and yeah, I might do some update videos if anyone's interested. I might do some update videos throughout this year, and we'll see how they progress. So that's it for now, just a short video. I just thought I'd share that with you. That's the grafted one. That one's the plaited one, or the weaved one, I don't know what you'd call it, but it's still cool. It looks, like I say, more variegated. And then we've got the little bonsai guys here. Okay, I hope that helps. Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your spring and summer, and I'll see you soon. We're out of here. Bye bye.